I have a Qwilfish quota I need to reach today. So we're Qwilfish on the squad. For that reason. I'm going to do a few things. I built this team. We're trying it out. Sort of a TSS, but in Gen 3 UUBL. Crobat is Aerodactyl. Registeel is Metagross. There's an analog for everybody. And Charizard is, of course, Typhlosion this time. What do we do again? I'm going to just make my layout. Why don't I? Sunny day. Is that the case? Is that earnestly true? Is it? What if I would have thunder wave? Should have done that to begin with, I guess. That's okay. That's okay. All I need is one layer. Well, what do you think? What do you think I am? One layer can. You think you can stop me? And now's the time to start the world's loudest drill. They time these things. They say, you know what? Jimothy's clicked record. It sends out some electrons into the universe and they say, start the drilling. It's time to start drilling. Alright, I'm going to go Typhlosion. We'll see if we get put to bed. Or what happens. Only Link knows anything about what can happen here. Only Link. It seems I've been executed very quickly, and I should have known that this would happen. I should have known. Okay, good thing this fella does not have sleep powder. That could have put me in trouble. But Shiftry's in now. Shiftry, huh? What's Shiftry gonna do? That's an interesting idea. What if I would have got a Registeel and just test the waters a little? Just see what you're up to. Oh! Oh, really? Oh, is that so? Okay. Okay. Well, awkwardly I don't have a great switch in, but who does in this economy? I mean, to be honest, can't I take a flamethrower? I'm Registeel here. Ah, the burn is rough. The burn is no good at all. Well, I guess we just blow up then. We blow up. And see where that takes us. If only I had a leg to stand on. That'd be nice. I'm gonna go Haunter here, I think, because oh, you got Salakberry? You get Salakberry? Well, I'm just screwed then, aren't I? I live Crunch because I'm greater than. I am greater than. Probably better than even Link could hope to be. Not even Link could defeat me. Well, am I preserving Haunter or Typhlosion? Haunter could be preservable. I could be persuaded to preserve Haunter. No, I'll just do a bit of this. And I think that Crobat could have its day. What do you think? What do you think? Crobat banded against Zam. Sludge Bomb KOs. Aerial Ace is likely to KO. 81.3 percentile. Don't tell the statisticians I just said that. Do not tell them. Well, I'll just lock into Sludge Bomb. There could be a Registeel on the back, but I would be forced out anyway, no matter what. Yeah. Okay, what's this fella clicking? I'm just click this again. We poisoned you. Huge. I think I just wanted. I dodged Rock Blast. I'm as large as they come. I'm as large as ever. There's the whack. What? Is this faster than Zam? It's got ancient power boosts? Oh, go on then. Wait a second. +1. Yeah, I'm speedier. I'm speedier than this. Actually, I'm speedier on Typhlosion too. Typhlosion's literally faster. Okay, one sec. We're gonna be careful here because this thing has defensive boost. So I don't know if I even KO with Alakazam. No, we're gonna need to. So even Jolly Marowak is not speedy enough to defeat me. So we'll do Flamethrower. Just don't get a. What a world. My final two Pokemon just so happen to be speedier than a +1 Marowak. What a world. GG to the enemy. GG to the enemy, and now I game again. And I game and who can stop me? Who can beat me? I'm gonna just layer up. It's all I really do. Let's see if the Gen 3 OU philosophy holds true here. Even in the face of death, I layer up. Let's see if that works out for me. It worked out last game. Maybe it'll work out again. I simply die, and then we just... It's interesting. I could go Typhlosion and go for Blaze Range. You could do that. Or you could go to Haunter and just click Wisp. Do you reckon there's a Houndoom? Houndoom's a possibility. What if I go Haunter double to Typhlosion? Would that be an insane person's move? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I guess Typhlosion also struggles with Houndoom, but that's a... Why don't you double to Crobat then? Yeah, here's Houndoom. I predicted it. I knew it. I knew it all along. I'm gonna do Choice Band. What are you gonna do? Double to Houndoom again? What are you gonna do it again? Yeah. Yeah, you are. Well, then that sort of makes my entire strategy crumble, doesn't it? Because now I can't spin block and Donphan's gonna wrap it. Unless I'm just smarter than everybody in the world. You know? Unless I'm smarter than, like, global world leaders and stuff like that. Unless I'm smarter than all the people that are aiming to defeat me. Like all those people. Typhlosion. What do we reckon about this? What do we... Like, what's the go? What's the go? +1. It's unfortunate, but I don't think I'm like a non-triumphant right here. I'm like really not very good here. I'll just go down to Blaze. We'll see. Oh, you have Roar this entire time. That's... Well, let's just say that's data. That's data gathering. That's fine. Don't do that Qwilfish scenario, and don't, I guess, don't play into Roar. Let's do this and T-Wave you. Let's T-Wave this. That'll be smart of me. You know? Who here knows about life? You guys have life experience? You guys got life experience? Or is it only me? Believe me, I've lived, I've been places, I've gone places. I've seen what the world has to offer. I've been everywhere and nowhere. Let's see if this works. You absolute buffoon. I've taken you down with me, buddy. Alright. Let's go to... When do we go to Crobat? Okay, I'm going to exit from Crobat, because I don't have enough HP to really beat this, but... Omastar Sif hasn't a leg to stand on against my all new... I went ahead and went to bed on Alakazam there. Thought that was best. Oh, is this what becomes of me? Is this what becomes of me? Is this how I die? I think I'm... Why am I going here? That was a misplay. But it turned out fine, because now I get to click Sludge Bomb, actually. Now I get to win. I was actually meaning to go Registeel, but good thing I weirdly sort of clicked something else in a weird stupor. There was like something inside me that said, no, don't do that. And I thank my own instinctual reaction to the environment for that. That was just complete There's like the left and right brain or something, right? They do different stuff. That's Crobat. That's a Crobat HP ground for a Raikou KO. Let's go Typh. Oh yeah, you've KO'd my Typh, and yet something tells me that I'm totally okay here. I'm gonna do that so I can lock into. I can't remember if Sludge Bomb is. I feel like. Does fighting resist poison? I don't remember. It's one of those ones that is possible. And going Haunter there was foolproof anyway, because even if they sub or something, I just explode, go back Crobat Aerial Ice. It wasn't even a... It was a done deal. It was done. I feel like Crobat Spikes is an idea. This is doing well so far. I got some losses here, but it's because of my own throwing, I think. I think in the face of like a, what was it, a Donphan lead, you probably just go to Haunter. And you try to be very careful against the Houndoom. You gotta be very careful there. Maybe my team could use like a... I'm running an Ice Beam on this. Maybe I go Surf, actually. I think Surf is superior. Maybe just go Surf on that. Some Water type damage. Couldn't hurt. Bit of Water type stab. Maybe hit some Fire types. Maybe hit a Houndoom. Alright, it's Dragonite lead. I'm gonna just T-Wave it. Well, that turned out well, didn't it? That was good for me, wasn't it? The Dragonite is paralyzed and cannot move. Oh, but so am I. I suppose that is karmic justice, if I've ever seen it. Well, okay, I think that's fine by me. I think that's... Like, what are we gonna do? Cry about it? Oh, dear. Well, I'll just... Second layer couldn't hurt. What about third layer? I'd rather third layer, honestly. I think I'll take a third layer. You got Houndoom? You got Houndoom? You Houndooming? You got a Regis. And I have... somebody good called the Registeel. I'll just get T-Waved and that's fine. I'll accept my T-Wave... my new T-Wave livelihood. And here I'll go to... Why don't I just go to Zam straight away? And we've synchronized a burn. That's good. I'll just click Psychic. What's the worst that could happen? Tell me what could happen that's bad. Tell me. I'll go Regis, step on 3 layers and take 24 percentile. Yeah, yeah. You, by all means, go for it. If I double to Zam like a player. Like a smart player. Like an intelligent entity. Now there's an idea. A Dragonite entry. An entry for Dragonite in today's controversial world. I'm almost thinking I should run like Ice Punch on this Zam. I always feel like I want it. I'll just go to Haunter if you'll allow it. If you'll let me. I'll just HP Ice if you'll... If that's tenable. Do I do 14? We'll find out. I had faith. I had faith that he did 14. I felt it. If an HP Ice crit is doing 12, I think a Thunderbolt deals 14. That's called Mathemagic. It could be an explodable... I think it's an explodable moment. Let's just simplify things. The thing is, though, that the Dragonite is kind of annoying, but... Like, what else is new, you know? Pinsir? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Pinsir. Okay, I'll just attack the guy. I'll just attack the thing. I don't know if anything bad could happen to me. Guess we'll... I'm gonna have to find these things out the hard way, probably. Like, bad things could be happening and I wouldn't really even know. That wasn't bad. That was, in fact, fine. That was totally okay. And it looks as if... As usual, I'm triumphant. But do I want Ice Punch over Encore here? Maybe. Encore feels like it could be amazing, but I'm often feeling as if I want Ice Punch. And it feels like that's important. So I'll just run it. We'll trial it. Why don't we? Encore has not come up so far. It could save my skin, but it hasn't, and I do think that having Ice Punch could be smart. Investors are telling me to put Ice Punch on, so I'm incentivized to do it. I'm incentivized. Link told me to do it. Only Link is allowed to form certain thoughts. Only he can. Only him. Qwilfish. I go to Reginald here. We thrive and we see it through. You reckon Raikou can stall Earthquakes? It can just sub-protect repeatedly. I don't think this is running Protect, though. I'm running Protect. I am. His Dragonian switch in. Sort of a Draconian. It's kind of Draconian, this thing. Sub on the Dragonite. It could be sub DD. It could be. All HP Rock here to preserve Earthquake PP. It's important, possibly. No need to waste any more. Registeel feels unfair in this fight. It feels absurd. What if it's a Qwilfish Sleep Sack? It could be. I don't know if I don't know if Qwilfish is happening. It feels like Qwilfish is under a lot of fire here, and I can just out offense the fella with all my blokes, with all my folks. I'm actually speedier here. Also, I feel as if Lumberry would save me more than this Selakberry. I think Lumberry, in a few instances, Sleep Leads. In this here, right here, if I had a Lumberry, I would be loving life. I think we're putting Lumberry on, and I think that's final. And right here, I wish I had Encore, don't I? I truly do. I do. Okay, no layers though, so that's good news. Okay, the lack of Encore might burn me, but having Ice Punch also might save my skin against this Dragonite. So we'll see how this plays out. It could be smart of me to be like on the level that I am, and in terms of my decision making, like certain decisions that I make. I was afraid of a sub there, so I just went with an attack, a straightforward attack. That could burn me. That could be a burner. That could be bad. I'll go Haunter because Haunter is faster than everything. It threatens everything. I think I might have just evaded a Selakberry boost also, like just by 1%. That's fortunate if that's what that is. In fact. Okay, hidden power flying that was. So that's all good by me. Are you trying to... Oh, wow. You've taunted me. Randomly. I was actually trying to... I thought you might come in on Metacham to try and get extra value out of it. You went in on... You went to Dragonite. Okay, I'll just HP... I don't know if this has something that hits me. Yeah, it's only got Thunderbolt. It's only got Thunderbolt. And he's punching... I don't know what he's thinking. Is there something I'm not... Are you thinking I'm like Curse or something? I'm not Curse. I'm just me. And this could be banded, for all I know. Do I reckon this is banded? Well, I'll go Crobat just in case we are not triumphant in that sense. And I will lock into Sludge Bomb, I suppose. And it's Endure. But I got the Poison. I got the Poison right there. That was a huge poison. Gah! Gah! Says the chatter. That's damn true. Okay, how much? I think Sludge Bomb might KO this. Indeed it will. If that's what you did, I'm better. If that's what you did, I'm smarter than you. Alright, well, I'll go to the Reginald and we'll just explode. Name a reason not to. Tell me why not. I could throw out an Earthquake. I'll just explode. It might have Flamethrower, for all I know. For all I know. It might be a Flamethrowable. And I think a Haunter T-Bolt will KO this. That's my prediction for this event. Smeagol is fainted. And as his Slowbro. That's GG right there, GG. We're 1284 in the Gen 3 UUBL ladder. What am I, number 0? What am I, the greatest to ever do it? What am I, a smart gamer? Jom and Terry is at a 1471. Okay, never mind. Jom and Terry might have me beat. I'll keep going to... we gotta surpass Jom and Terry. That's my current nemesis at the moment. Donphan? Yeah, well, look. I'm gonna go to Haunter this time, if you don't mind. Is this Jim? Hello. Hey. I'll do that, and then I'll go back Qwilfish controversially. Some might kill me for this, but I think it's necessary. I think it's necessary, and I think it's smart as well. You gonna Pursuit there? No, you didn't. You didn't? Okay, well... To be legitimate with you, I think that you could actually go to Typhlosion here, even though we're literally up against a Flash Fire Pokemon. You could repeatedly substitute as they die to poison. We go to Crobat also. And I'm gonna click Sludge Bomb. Maybe we poison the Donphan. Are you gonna spin or double the Houndoom? I'm gonna... We'll do this first. Okay. Now we do that. And then, to be honest, I'm gonna... Do you think this comes in, steps on a Spack, takes a Thunderbolt, takes a Poison? Do you think this is surviving the onslaught? It has to be Speed Tie here. Won the Speed Tie. Of course it's trying to match Haunter's speed. I should have anticipated as much. It's okay though. Alright, Houndoom. How much do you take from HP Grass? 13 to 16. I'll sub once and then just HP Grass to KO you. If Donphan comes in, I think it's an interesting question of what to do. I'll probably just attack the guy, if we're being upfront. Me and you, we can be honest with each other. I'm probably just attacking the guy. Me and you, viewer. Me and you can... We have a rapport. We can speak frankly. We can speak freely. I just go Reginald on this, and then we hope that the rest falls into place like butter. You know, this is tough for somebody like myself. Honestly, I think an Explode is in the cards. Yeah, like that might look bad, but look how chipped Donphan is, and I don't believe I have to be honest and say I don't think a spin is ever happening with this layer is a permanent layer. That's a permanent layer. Okay, this is where the going might get tough, because we got to sack a Crobat right there. But, you know, my odds, I don't mind my odds here. I'm going to sub in the face of this Regice, and that's a pretty free moment. Okay, never mind. It would seem that you are actually breaking my sub with relative ease. So let's hope a Blaze Fireball Flamethrower deals good work. And no, I think that's actually a forfeiture. Okay. No, that was no good. That was no good. What was the problem there? I don't know. Let's reflect on my flaws, why don't we? Or actually, why don't we just not change anything and send it again? This guy might... I don't think Focus Punch has come up once, ever. I think it might be Ice Punch. I didn't get Ice Punch? It gets Thunder Punch, not Ice Punch? You... Who do you think you are? With a scenario like that. Who do you think you are? A person like you. In today's world? In today's world? Oh, how do you beat Reggie? How do you beat Reginald? Reginald Ice, I'm talking about. How do you beat that? You probably got it. I'm leaning on Registeel for everything. Hey, this guy just runs Lumberry. We run Lumberry on this for one advantageous synchronization. Why don't we? Okay. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's give that a go. This minor adjustment of a Lumberry on one Pokemon. See if that makes all the difference in the world. It will. It will. You'd be stupid to think it won't. Only Link can survive the queue time. The lengthy queue time. Link probably goes on longer journeys in all of his adventures. He probably goes on many different journeys to like Gerudo Valley and those places. That's far away. That's a faraway land. I don't go there. I don't go there. I mostly stay home. I mostly don't really go there. You guys go on fantasy adventures? I don't really. Probably say I'm non-adventurous. I would not go to Mount Doom. I would not do it. That seems very dangerous. Has the UUBL queue, has it gone away from me? We'll wait for a bit longer, but it could be time for everybody's favorite moment, which is guessing world cuisine and not knowing where plantains come from. Look, a lot of you folks are very mean to me when I don't get things correct in the trivia games. I'd kindly ask you to be nicer to me because I'm trying to learn things about the world and you insult me for not knowing them already. I didn't go to plantain class. Okay, I didn't know plantains only grow in certain countries. I thought maybe Italy had plantains. How could I know that they don't? They didn't teach me plantain geography in school. They didn't teach me that. Okay, and now I know. Now I can... It might come up in conversation and I'll say, you know, plantains are actually in like the Colombia. They grow plantains, I think. Puerto Rico? That was what it was, wasn't it? It's like a banana, but get this, it's more of a savory banana in like a tomato sauce. It comes from Puerto Rico. I'm gonna look genius. I'm gonna look smart to someone. And you'll be busy slandering me even though I've already won. I've already learned my lesson. I've already been there. I've already done that. Alright. It's a common Qwilfish handshake. It's a very common line that happens in Gen 3 UUBL. It's the Qwilfish handshake, they call it. Some call it that. Okay, this is big. I've gotten a real leg up in the Qwilfish handshake. Because this fella did not make a third layer. They did not. Okay, I'm gonna just punch this. That's my strategy at the moment. My Lumberry just saved my skin. That was a recent addition. Turns out that just saved my entire career. Armaldo Sif. What are you gonna do? Spin? No, Ancient Power. Oh, okay, okay. I think I'm still loving my position. I still love what I've done here. I think I've done good work here. I can't really hit this thing very well for much like big damage, but why don't I go to the Flosion and just like scare you a little bit. I'll just scare you a little bit. Well, all right. That's that has just happened. Well, that just happened. You're gonna want to see this. I'm a film dialogue writer, okay? That's gonna do big numbers in the box office, that line. That's gonna get me somewhere. Don't worry about me. I've got my future... I just clicked Shadow Ball. It was incredible neutral damage against an incoming Raikou. I didn't mean to. It's another one where something else took over and I just clicked something. I didn't even really think about it that much. Alright, right here I'm gonna just explode if you'll let me. I don't know if you'll let me though. You did let me, and now it looks like a Crobat victory is here. It looks like I And now I know the team is perfect. I literally, the most recent addition I made, the Lumberry on Zam, has won me that battle. Now it's time to guess the world cuisine, and nobody make fun of me if I don't know that where plantains come from, okay? This is how you learn things, is you do a daily food guesser and you get it wrong, and then you... Like, where is this? Like, this is... It looks like it could be... It says wasabi in the ingredients, so that automatically makes me think of Japan. And what am I looking at here? We have, like, pickled... Something pickled. Weird black hair. That's maybe noodles. We got, like, some sort of shellfish and some rice and the big pot. It might have a soup in it. It might have tea in it. It looks like a series of things. Let's read the description. To make this dish, start by placing cooked rice in a bowl. Top it with your choice of ingredients such as grilled fish, seaweed, or pickles. Pour hot green tea, dashi broth, or water over the rice and toppings. Garnish with sesame seeds, wasabi, or green onions. Well, it's like a weird fish soup. Oh, there's more images. That looks delightful, and that could be green tea as the broth itself, that they're saying. They're saying that could be green tea as the broth itself, with grilled fish. This honestly looks like a hearty meal that would enrich me. This looks like it would enrich me. I'm going to say Japan because it has wasabi. I was correct. I was correct. Some of them are a giveaway. So, you know, you got wasabi in it. It's probably Japanese. That was correct. That looks like a wonder. I didn't even see what it's called. I just got the country right. That's called chazuki. Chazuki. It's a traditional Japanese dish consisting primarily of cooked rice topped with... Yeah, I already know all that. Pickled plum. What the... I've never had a pickled fruit, I don't think. I've had a few different pickles, but a pickled fruit... It could be genius level. That's an innovation. This came out in the year 794. Whoever came up with this is smart. It started as a way to make stale rice more appetizing by pouring hot water over it. Interesting. I like how sometimes a food evolves from, like, historical context. Like, they were bored, so they tried something. And then it became a dish that people eat 1,000 years later. Isn't that fun? Like, someone was bored, so they, like, pickled an egg, and it's like, oh, pickled egg, with the delicacy of my region. I just made that up, but you know what I mean. Anyway. Anybody know what the hell this is? Face rock creamer... Face rock? Oh, they're cheese curds. Okay, cheese... Vampire Slayer curds? What the hell does that mean? What the hell does that... How much is that? That's a pound. 1 pound in the metric system is how much? That is 0.45 kilogram. That's a pretty decent amount of cheese curds. I'm going to guess like $11.99 for that one. It's lower than that. It's higher than that. Looks like I've got it at $9.99. I was pretty close. That's I mean, $10 USD for that. How much meals are you going to get out of that? That's a good question. How many meals is that? The cat is here. How the hell did you get in here, you freak? 1 minute. You want to show the people take a look at you? Look at the cat. She's here. She's broken into my... This is unscripted. This is what happens in my life. This is what happens to me. Hello. What do you have to say for yourself? You see what I have to deal with? You see what it... How are you? She just winked at the camera. You can't make this up. She just winked at the camera. Alright, Cato. You want to jump down? What a world we live in that this happens. Any cat owners that... Like, the cat knows how to open the door sometimes. It freaks me out. She gets in here. And I don't consent to it, but it just happens anyway. It just happens anyway. You know? Okay, folks. It's time for something important. New York Times Connections. This is something that I'm not going to lose this, and I won't even get any guesses wrong. Okay? This is what they put Ben. I'm sick of these people. They put Ben Folds as a. What even is that? What is that? Ben Folds. I'm googling it because it's books by Charles Dickens, American singer-songwriter. But it's not going to be that simple. There's no. How many singers are there? Maroon 5. Spontaneity, Monster, the energy drink, the manga series. Song by Eminem. Jackson. Ben Folds, Michael Jackson. But what's annoying me is that this is his whole name. This is his full name. It's going to be some stupid thing that's so dumb. It's going to be so dumb, Ben Folds. It's going to be I'm linking you up with garbage because that's what I think of you. I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about Ben Folds. Garbage, dump, pick up. No, this isn't it. This is what they do to me, is they put these together. There's a red herring. And they think that they're so funny. Abandon, dump. Fiber. The fiber of my being. A strand. It's like a part of me. It's like a thread and a string. Yes, they're like... Those link together. Filament. I don't know what that is, but I understood the assessment. That cat is doing... He's going all over the place. That's no... That's just not... That's not tenable right now. That's not tenable of you. Me screaming at the the small animal that it's not tenable. This'll get him to behave. Jacksonville is in the United States. Michael Jackson. Monster. MC, huh? That's like microphone or controller. It could be McDonald's. It could be letters in the alphabet. MC. It could be an abbreviation for a person, like Mickey Chandler, my favorite person. Garbage, pick up. Garbage. If garbage and dump are not together, then call me Jimothy Cool, because that's just what it is, the truth. Garbage and dump are definitely not together. Dump. To abandon and to dump something are the same thing. It's like to get rid of it. And then to Ben Folds, it's like I'm just sort of Ben Foldsing it, you know? Maroon? Maroon is like a maroon verb. It's like to... It's also a color, and it's a firework that makes a loud bang. Wait a minute. That's a firework that makes a loud bang. Things that make noise. Ben Folds, he's making noise. It's also a color. It's also a band. Maroon 5. Maroon 5, Jackson 5. Things that are 5. Monster 5? Ben Folds 5. Is that his band? Ben Folds 5? I'm checking, dude. Yes, it is, dude. It is. And Monster 5. I'm just gonna... No, there's no such thing as Monster 5. I've just... MC5? That could be it. The Garbage 5. That's my band. The Freedom 5. That's like a cartoon from the 1980s or something. That's like military propaganda from the 1980s. The Freedom 5. I'm just clicking this. This is it. Yes. MC5. What is that? Is that... MC5 is an American rock band. Okay. Interesting. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. I did... You have to Google things, but can you blame me? At least I got Maroon and Jackson 5 linked, and then from there it was all... So we got garbage dump still here. Garbage dump, abandon, pickup. Like they, I probably guessed this just for more information, but monster, freedom, spontaneity, unrestrained. That can't be. They can't all be linked. That doesn't make any damn sense. Unrestrained. Like I'm sort of. It's sort of a self-explanatory word. It's like a lack of restraint, but the absence of or freedom from restraint, control, or limitation. Uh-huh. Unrestrained, spontaneity, freedom. Like I'm reckless abandon. Like reckless abandon. Like I have... Like uninhibitedness, yeah. Like I'm doing something with abandon. And then what are these ones? Is this like things related to Oscar the Grouch? Kinds of trucks? Right, a dump truck, a garbage truck, a monster truck, and a pickup truck. That's actually, you know what? New York Times Connections. This one wasn't too bad. This one wasn't too egregious. This was fair enough. It was fair enough. And now the people, they can't call me stupid because I was intelligent all along. And I have evidence to back me up on that. Thank you for watching, folks. I think this team... There's something to it. I don't know. I might actually cut Typhlosion. Typhlosion has felt like dead weight. I need maybe a water type threat, like one of the rain dancers or a. Could a Slowbro be the one? Slowbro is damn good. Or a Vape. Vape is powerful. I'll theory craft it. I'll think about it. Thanks for watching.